She's also born with a crow's mouth. She only said one thing: be careful not to fall and cut off all her teeth. A female servant who was rude to her before fell down with a crack. Then all the teeth in her mouth fell off. Oh, my teeth. You're a crow's mouth. That's right, I have a crow's mouth. Who dares to mess with me? I'll beat you to death. The woman was the leader of the 1,000 Killers group. She spent her whole life on the knife. She was about to enjoy the wealth brought by her hard work over the years. As a result, she was struck by a thunder and accidentally crossed the novel. She became the wife of the boss of a rich family. But God was kind to her. After she crossed the novel, he unlocked a crow's mouth that was too bright. All the people in the villa who were rude to her over the years didn't need to use any means. They could feel the taste of being struck by a thunder with just a mouth. But she hadn't enjoyed her rich life for a few days. Her husband suddenly made a divorce agreement to divorce her. It turned out that the president's car was tampered with by someone not long ago, which caused her to have an accident. And all the hair pointed to the girl. In addition, the marriage was forced by her grandfather. That's why she was in such a hurry to divorce him. She also took out 10 million yuan as revenge. But her heart was hurt by the president. The president thought he had a hallucination. He asked his assistant if he heard anything. At that time, the girl also signed her name. She pretended to be reluctant, but she had to let go. The girl's behavior surprised the president. After all, the girl had been chasing him for 5 years. According to her previous temperament, she should have cried and begged him not to divorce her. Why did she sign it so simply now? And at that time, the girl was boasting about the president's figure in her heart. She also thought about what to do to the president when he was in trouble. This is Lin Cheng's new body. Rascal. It must be my hallucination to do such a thing in front of Ji Yudinghua. The girl was also shyly stared at by the president. She thought she was too exaggerated to be noticed by the other party. When she was thinking about how to hint the president to sign it, she didn't know that the president had a hallucination in his heart. She was sure that she didn't hear it wrong this time. She could hear the girl's heart. So she was in a hurry to ask her assistant to send her back to her room for a while. Hey, honey, what are you doing? So she pretended to be sad and came to the president's room. She also called her husband. She said she specially cooked porridge for him for a few hours. But in fact, she didn't think so at all. This bowl of porridge was bought from a takeaway shop with only 1.0 points. She also added half a pack of salt. She wanted the president to be either scalded or stoned. The purpose was to make the president hate himself and sign the divorce as soon as possible. But she didn't know that the president heard her heart again. I don't want to eat. You can put it there. At this time, the girl who had been in love with the president for many years came to the room. She asked the president about his injury with concern. She said she knew many international famous doctors and could invite them to treat the president. She also pretended to believe in the president's car accident. The girl thought it was a good opportunity for the president to rebuke herself and sign the divorce quickly. So she immediately took out the divorce agreement and pretended to stop the president from signing it as if he didn't want to divorce. But the president had already heard her heart and knew that she wanted to divorce as soon as possible. But in the next second, the president tore up the divorce agreement and said that since the girl was so reluctant, he should give her another chance. The girl was completely confused when she heard it. She didn't understand why the president didn't follow the plot. At this time, the doctor came to check the president's health. But the scheming girl took the opportunity to call the girl outside and showed off hundreds of diamonds on her bag. She and the president are the perfect match. The girl was proud of the scheming girl and opened the crow's mouth mode to remind her that her bag was so valuable that she must take it well. Otherwise, it would be bad if the thief took it away. As a result, in the next second, the thief really rushed over and took the bag of the scheming girl. The scheming girl was in a hurry to catch up with him. You run so fast. Be careful not to fall and step on dog poop. The girl looked at the scheming girl and started to dream. Since her crow's mouth is so sharp, why can't she make good use of it? So she ran to the balcony on the second floor and shouted to the sky to destroy the world in this book. She wanted to go back to the original world. And as if God really understood, the sky blew a strong wind. At this moment, the girl's face was full of uncontrollable excitement. In the next second, a lightning struck her head directly and kicked her from the balcony to the downstairs. All the maids in the villa were stunned.